We wanted to explore with each other, with you, about relationships, and we've noticed that quite a few of our people, our friends, our family members, people in our circle have been bumping up against relationship issues.
Hmm.
Things aren't working out. So we wanted to talk about what is happening and why it might be happening and what we can do to kind of help.
Um, I think the people that do want to help, first of all, like you and I, we want to help our friends, we want to help our family members. For one of the first things that I want to guard myself against is judging their relationship, right, and saying that we're doing it the right way,
Yeah.
because we have our own issues and how we deal with them, um, has evolved over time as well. Like from where we started a few years back to now, we've evolved in how we communicate and how quickly we can resolve issues. It's because of that work that we've done. So, so that's one of the things that I guard against is say hey, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong, because we don't know if they are doing it wrong. They might not be.
Hmm.
Um, the other thing is the connection that the couple has in the relationship, and the communication is the key. And we've heard those, like, communication is the key.
Sounds so
Communication is
cliche,
it's
right?
very cliche, yet it's the most important aspect of of the relationship. And it's not the and the thing is, it sounds cliche because you have to communicate, about your financial status, and you have to communicate about your expectation of the other person. Like, hey, are you gonna go pick up our son today, or am I gonna go pick him up, and stuff like that. And it becomes very technical. Yet the real communication is that, sitting with one another, and then noticing that there's something missing, or there's something um, not right with them.
And that's the other thing about communication. It's that um, communicating about things that are deeper, like what is our vision for our marriage, what is our vision for our
Hmm.
family's future, what is our vision for our careers or our work in the world or our spiritual longings and aspirations. So I think we've been doing that, is communicating about deeper things than just the transactional communications of who's going to do what when.
Right.
Have you taken out the garbage? Have you taken out the garbage?
No, I have not.
The garbage day
Yeah,
is
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks.
So that kind of communication is important, but it can't be all that we talk about. Otherwise, it just becomes like, oh, she's telling me one more thing to do, or oh, I have to again tell him one thing to
Mm.
do. So I think that's one of the things about it. The other thing about communication is it's not always verbal. And for people who like to talk, like me, I like to talk about everything, talk about everything. And when Faizan's in a space, like maybe an angry space or a frustrated space or a lonely space, he communicates that to me, but not always with words. So I can tell by his body language, I can tell by the way he, you know, huffs and puffs or breathes like so then I know something's wrong, and I don't have to wait for him to tell me in words. I can just pick it up and say, okay, um how can I help you with this whatever feeling that you're feeling? And to keep a sense of humor about it, I think, is important too, and be able to laugh at ourselves and know that we don't know how to do it, and we probably won't know how to do it even when we're 75 years married, so which is our goal.